Hello, my wonderful beings of love and light. I haven't done videos in a while. Well, just the Monday Q&As, and I have tried, but the energy that I'm feeling in my being, in my body, it's so high that literally I go to the board and I grab the marker to like create something for you, and I'm like, oh my god, too much bliss. And I have to come and sit down in a cushion or just be and allow the divine energy to flow. I'm experiencing such high states of existence. I think the only thing I can relate to it is what David Hawkins calls ecstasy, unconditional love, joy, ecstasy, because it's like living in a constant state of pleasure and exquisite deliciousness and sweetness and beauty and excitement. And it's like I look outside my balcony and the buildings, and everything is in HD, and I can literally everything I see in my third eye just instantly appears there. I can see unicorns flying, rainbows. I can zoom into things, and literally I can see like inside the building and then come back, and it's just my sensory abilities, my taste. When I taste, I'm not eating at all, like maybe I don't get hungry, but when I taste something, it's like so delicious. Like I feel like I'm making love to the food, and all the downloads that I'm receiving, everything that I need to know or I want to know, because I don't need to know anything. It just comes to me like an instant download. And then one of these days I was asking about tantra, because I didn't know what to do with all this sexual energy, all this divine energy, all this exquisite energy, because it's kind of like a mix of the lower centers with your upper centers. So like divine energy comes from your crown, and also energy comes from your lower centers, and it meets in the middle, and then it meets in your heart chakra, and then it expands outside. So it's like a mixture of both. That's why it's downloads and crown and connection with divinity, but also you feel exquisite pleasure, but it goes distributed in different areas of your body. And that's why I've been dancing, because it's the only thing that I can really do to move that energy. I'm like, what do I do? So I just start dancing, and that's why I've created dancing videos for you, and I'm receiving awesome feedback of you beautiful souls actually feeling the energy. And even my sessions started being differently. Before, it just used to be questions and answers, but now the beings tell me that the being that's open to receive it and wants to go into this high state, they can go into a silent state of mind with me, and we can synchronize our breathing, and then they can receive the energy transferred through me. And they can feel that high energy, they can feel that high vibration that instantly dissolves the distortions, dissolves the illusions, and opens up their own crown to receive divine messages. So this has been just an amazing process of discovery and alignment for me, and I'm just amazed. I'm amazed, but I'm happy. I'm learning how to integrate all the beautiful experiences I'm having. I'm learning how to be of better service to you, to be even more healing. And it's not me, because I'm just the vessel. It's just divine energy that through me does the healing and can elevate the being into higher and higher states. And it's just beautiful. My last poll was about doing 2 videos. I've been receiving a lot of questions about how to let go of fear of judgment, and a lot of my sessions, it's a lot of beings that they too are embodying their higher selves. They too want to be a light worker. They too want to express their truth, because you see, every one of us has a divine blueprint, has a thing that's completely different from the other beings. I call it, we are 99% unconditional pure love of source, so we're all one, but everybody has 1% of their own life theme, their life movie, how they want to express that divinity. So you have that too, and these beings come to me and they say, but I don't know how to express it, and there's fear of judgment, fear of rejection. And I was like, that would be a good topic to make a video, so you can more embody your true self and open your throat chakra and share your truth, because you would be doing a disservice if you don't allow yourself to step into that. So I wanted to do that video, and then I went to the whiteboard and I'm like, oh my god, I can't do this. was just like so much pleasure, so much joy, so much bliss. And I've been like the whole week feeling like I'm in a retreat. I'm in like enlightenment retreat, just in my in the cushion, just like this. And the energy comes down, and it's like last night it was so intense that I received an electricity shock in the middle of my spine. Like it connected like this, and usually my body moves like this, but this time was even higher. And I'm like, wow, like this, there must be something I could do with this. So I'm integrating everything, so maybe I can learn how to transfer that energy to Tantra, and I can learn how to do Tantra healing, which that sounds, it's the messages I receive now. I'm like, okay, you can do this. I'm like, amazing. And I've been receiving so much confirmation from my sessions and from the beings that are open to this energy. So that's that. What else? Yeah, the other video was laws of densities. So I really relate to the law of one. It's channeled material from Ra, high density beings, and they describe all the densities of existence from density 1 to the 8th density, and the different stages and illusions that the being or adept has to break through to become more service to others, to let go of the ego, to balance love with wisdom, to become more of an integrator of energies and being able to give that light, and how you know in which stage of the densities you are to go to higher and higher states of being, and which are the challenges in each of the stages. Because you see, life is just a whole game of consciousness. It's a dream of ascension. You are already enlightened, you're already ascended, and you're dreaming your way through that. So it would be really interesting for you to know in which stage of this density of consciousness you are, because imagine it as being like a Mario Kart game, and you're playing not Mario Kart, as the one with the cars. Imagine you're playing like I don't know, Super Mario, the one that you like jump and there are like little things and you jump and there are monsters. You need to identify which game you're playing, in which stage of your ascension you are, to know which are the monsters, the limiting beliefs, the distortions, the triggers, the illusions, the catalysts, etc. So you know how to handle that, how to transcend it and jump to the next level. And then in the next level, you get a new key, like in Super Mario, and then the door opens and then you can go to that level and ascend and ascend and ascend, but having the most fun possible. So that's why those are the two topics. I'm like, okay, you can learn how to identify in which density you are, and also you can let go of the fear of judgment, realizing that there's no one outside of you. It's all a projection of your own consciousness, and you can master your energy so much that doesn't matter what the other being or adept is doing. You can always just choose to experience your own state of being, and you can imprint and anchor that state of being in everything that surrounds you, because the only thing that you can use to combat lower vibrations is love. Unconditional love changes everything, transforms and transmute everything, so you become like an alchemist. So yes, those are the two topics that I'm trying to put into a word explanation without me laughing or being the whole time like it's just too high, and I'm so grateful for it, but I'm finding ways to express it better so it can be integrated by you, it can be experiential for you, and it can raise you to the same level, because I want you to all come up with me, because it would be more fun. We can all play on heaven on earth. What else? Yes, the meditations. I'm gonna do more meditations. I'm getting a new mic. I'm learning how to use editing software, because for me it's like my zone of genius. It's like channeling the messages, my beingness, expressing the higher states that I'm feeling. But I'm integrating that with the technical, so you can have even more fun and more ease with the meditations. I heard that the last meditation, the DMT one, it was a bit too loud. Even you cannot play it with the headphones. You can just put it in the background and let the codes download into your consciousness, into the environment. But I'm gonna try my best for the next meditations to be at an amazing volume that you can really like anchor and absorb, and it's gonna be easy for you. I want to know, what do you prefer? Do you prefer for me to make videos explaining the states of being, explaining the fear of how to release fear of judgment, explaining the densities of different stage of being and those things? Or you want me to do more meditation so you can kind of like get into this hypnosis state and you can get to your own realizations. I think both are needed, but let me know what you prefer. So that's the energy update. Thank you so much for your loves. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel, for reaching 1,000 subscribers. I'm so happy. And for being committed to your ascension, to your evolution, to your healing, to discovering which are those distortions and illusions that you need to release. Because the more beings that step in their power, in their God consciousness, the more we can become a new earth bridger and bring more beings into these realizations, into this path of enlightenment, to enjoy every second of your life on earth in a delicious state. Why wouldn't you want to be here and not feel delicious and pleasure and joy and unconditional love? You deserve it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.